Hey everyone, welcome back to another battle report. This time it's some weird Germans versus my Soviets. Again in Conflict 47, playing 11-25 points in Demolition. So we did use the trial horror rules that add pins for when horror units calls or are charged or are being charged. And then these extra weird platoons. So yeah, basically the only normal thing in here is the lieutenant and the truck. Everything else is some weird riff tech. This was done off of memory, so obviously like the only things really being different in this case are something to do with the shock troops. And then, but yeah, the regular air observers are flying saucer spotter guy. So my list, not nearly as weird. I had some heavy infantry and all that, but yeah, I keep like rolling out the ISU, so I'll keep doing that for a little bit. But yes, the rest is just kind of whatever I had. So the board layout, so this will be my table half on the right, and my HQ is over here. His is the building in the top left. We played all the tanks and things like these. Storage tanks is impassable. And then the building and the ruins are all hardcover, and then all the woods and all that, the craters are light cover, and you can't shoot through the trees. You can see into them, but yeah, you can't shoot through them. So just a close-up of some of this extra weird stuff. I think you got all these off of Etsy or something like that as far as the models. Can't be 100% on that, but yeah, obviously non-standard guys here, and they look cool, so good job there. Yep, just another close-up of his cool guys. So under the deployment, yeah, so LMG and howitzer here to lay down fire into his base, so what I'll be trying to hit. And then for me, mortar, HQ, and then free squad just over here by my objective. I felt pretty safe given all the impassable terrain and stuff. So yeah, they're here for now, but likely I'll swing over to protect if needed or advance to support, or at least provide another unit there if I need to. So his deployment had some bats, and then you see the wolves and air observer and shock troops. So quick turn one. Realistic. The only thing is air observer targeted my mortar. So, but yeah, everybody else basically advanced, but no real action. Which, yeah, like I said, it was a quick turn one. On to turn two, and yeah, no foreshadowing by the only picture in turn one being the air observer. But yeah, flying saucer comes in and pop takes off the mortar and sprinkles some pins around. But yeah, primarily my other means of reaching out and hitting his stuff is gone. Yep, and you can already see me advancing back to here. Yep, so he's running into cover, so knowing I have to come up here, he's getting in cover to be able to jump out and assault if needed. See the spin kind of doing his sneaking up. So yeah, wasn't sure. I forgot about as far as Reki and this and being able to bounce around. So yeah, so I guess it didn't really come into play too much, but a couple times. But yeah, it was definitely something I needed to factor in, is how quick these things are. So continue rolling on. So he brings his zombie wagon in. And of course, I finally got something to shoot at, so I bring a big blasty here in and promptly pop it. The zombies pop out. I think I killed one, but yeah. Yeah, the main thing was they're at least walking now. And you can see the my lack of planning, so his the bats were in the crater, jumped over, so now what I thought was a fairly safe, objective is completely out. So of course, like I said, I start bringing those guys over. On to 3. So, boom, another lucky Big Boom hits down, takes off 9 of these guys. So yeah, doing pretty good there. Those bats are still sneaking around, so that's a problem. But yeah, popped him. I like his paint job and stuff he's done on this. Repurposed half track for now, but he's getting his truck painted up, I think. But yeah, good job. He did a really good job with his army, so that was cool. Well, now that Big Boom comes out, his stompies and stuff come out, so they're putting some pressure on here. It was a calculated risk I took, exposing my flank and all that, but I knew if I didn't stop him here, the zombies and the bats would get up and probably take over my base. Yeah, no, like I said, cool paint job on this guy, and we're just really neat force. Yeah, so bringing in my stuff, the terrors, so these are not going to be my first wave. See the daughters are sneaking up. Yeah, we're just trading shots. So yeah, it was I wouldn't say, at this point we're still positioning. Obviously, I'm trying to shoot at them with things, and really only the Big Boom's the only thing's hitting. So he rolls his the bats in just like what I thought he was going to do. Luckily, I have my backup of a truck and heavy infantry, so so he's coming here ready to just pounce and take my objective, and yeah, got some guys that are going to have some words with him about that. Yep. So first off, truck lights him up, peels off a guy, then the brute squad hops out and finishes the job. So they did their job, of course. I spent way more on them than I did that, but luckily the having the truck and reaction force paid off this time. So on to 4. So we're engaging in our firefight back and forth. Really nothing going on here as far as that goes. And you see old zombies just running on up. So yep, load these guys back in. I don't know if I'll be able to get them over in time or not, but at least you have no options if they're not in the truck being slow. So yep, they're just gearing up to head in for round 2. So yeah, as he was sneaking up, I thought now was my time, so I run them up or advance them up, try to pop in some shots, but yeah, I didn't do anything to them. Cool action pose. Yeah, just like the terrors, and nice little standoff here. And so not letting his wolves hang out. Stormtroopers or Waffen guys come up along with LT, start popping some shots off, peel off a couple, but more importantly, put pins on. Yeah, and you see he started bringing in his stuff to apply pressure on me. I do finally hit with the howitzer here and peel off a couple, but they're fanatics, so they're just hanging out. Yeah, so now we're getting to the end, so I'm doing my full court press to just do everything I can to just swarm his base at this point. On to 5. So we engage in a firefight here and end up popping him, but luckily pop him, but yeah, he puts like 5 pins and mobilizes me, so yeah, this game he's out, but at least I got he survived this game and was able to take out Big Stompy there. Just another cool extra shot there. So, like I said, we tried the new horror rules, so he sends in these Shrek Wolf in here and promptly pummels him up. So, I don't think the horror rules are overpowered or anything. He did move his guys up, apply pins on them prior to coming in. Shrek Wolf in charge put another pin, so it was, I think you can't just send them in blind to charge, but you give them some support, and they're definitely pretty nasty. So at this point, hoping to get some early dice, so I run them up, just to do what I can to try to get to the base, knowing, they're too far out to protect my base, and so at this point, just try to rush it and see what I can get. And old Chompy here, he ran all the way across the board. My inexperienced squad trying to fire at him, the LT trying to fire at him, and we peeled off 2, but yeah, he finally makes it and is not shown, but probably stomped. Yeah, and you see my truck scooting over in case we get a turn 7 to at least attempt something, but yeah, nothing happening there. So he does it right. So instead of worrying about my distraction, the spin comes over, pops some shots. LT, all these guys, everybody's popping some pins into them. Yeah, and by the end of it, we believe we get a number of them and end up going down at this point, which is not ideal when werewolves come charging in. So yeah, they charge in. They were able to put a number of pins on them. I think I attempted point blank shoot just to, because I'm hitting on 6s anyway, and he's going to shred me. So yeah, promptly cuts down all but 2, and not pictured, but yeah, he finishes the job. But just the cleanup and the aftermath of the damage there, and conclusion. Yep, it was a draw. I took a gamble running them out, the daughters out there at the end, but I lost 3 instead of 4. But yeah, overall it was a really cool game. I liked his new force. This is normally my American opponent. He built this super weird war group, and it looks really cool, and I think it plays pretty fun too. The game we tried, it was definitely entertaining, and not bad showing on his part for getting a draw with. I think this is the first time ever playing it, so definitely kudos to him to be able to take up a whole bunch of things he's never done before, and still do pretty well. But yeah, overall, great time, great army, great opponent, and thanks for watching.